Hello and welcome to DeForest Hobbies. I'm your host Howard, and today we'll be working again on the Space Battleship Yamato, volume number 7. And let's take a look at this magazine. So today we'll be working on the torpedo launchers that are up in the front behind the main rail cannon. And here's the instructions. Here's the instructions. I'm sorry for the glare on the things. It's very glary of this here. And I have things sticking in front of me here. And this talks about the torpedo launchers here that are right up in here, that are right behind the ship of the Yamato up in the front. And it has 6 different weapons, but this is one of the main weapons, and this shows where they're located at in the front and the back of the hull. And we got some more over here talking about the torpedo launchers and certain things. And then this is a heavy class battleship that was from the Gallant, and they were very proud of this ship at one point in time, their people. And then we've got these 2 ships here, the Melusa class here, and the other one up here. I'm sure somebody will correct me a little bit. I might not have said that right, but these are some of the ships that are part of the series, and that's all there is to that. And in the next issue, we will be working more on some the bow of the ship, putting in more fiber optics. So let's look at the parts. Okay, here we have pack 7, or volume 7 as they call it. Let's get these parts out and see what we've got and get started. Okay, so we've got a left and a right side here, and we're going to get we have one set of screws, and this time we have screws with nuts that go in to them to tighten them down. So we're gonna put those in another little container here. We'll get these all ready and prepped here first before we begin. So we're gonna put those over here and those here. So what we're gonna do is we've got these little magnets, these little neodymium magnets. I'm not sure exactly what these are going to be for, but what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these here, and you can see the 3 spots here, and we're going to take and glue those in to these spots here. And I'm not sure exactly what these are all going to be for eventually, but they want us to glue these in, and they are going to be hidden behind these things. And this is a possibility that maybe these pieces are removable and you add other like armaments to this parts. Oh, that was really good. Oh yes, this is gonna be great here. So we're gonna take and we might have to do a couple of these at a time here. This could get quite fun because they want to jump at each other until like that. Okay. We're going to have some serious fun here, peoples. pull that one down in there like that. Put that one in there like that. Let's put that against there. We'll slide this one out here. We'll put that one in there, like so. Because we're going to have to do this to the right side also. So let's put this one in here in the center, like so, as it wants to do the same exact thing as what the other one's doing. Alright. Little did he know he was going to have this one problem with these. Okay. Make sure we put some more glue in that one again. To hold these in better. There we go. Because they will be hidden behind these parts. So we'll put that there like that. And then we'll take this one here and we will put it yes, this is the fun part. This is always the fun part. Playing with magnets. Playing with your magnets. That's right. Playing with your magnets. There we go. No, that's not in there. Okay. We're playing with our magnets. And then we're going to take this here and we are going to put that in these holes here like so. Like that. And that will hold our magnets in so that we can now remove these three here from there. And we put that one to that side and we're going to do the same again on this side. We will put some glue in these spots here to kind of hold these magnets here, temporary, if not permanent. Put them in here, and that one there, and if we're quick about it, we can put this one in here and then take this part here and slide it over the top and lock them in like so. So we've got those locked in now, and now we're going to take and bring back these from our last stage, and we are going to take the left one here with the part of, is this the left or this is the right? No, that's the right. We want this one here. This is the left. And we will take this and we will put that like so, so that it will be in line with that for that part there. And it actually also kind of locks it in just a little bit. And now we're going to take and attach that with one of these flange screws here. We also have some little lugs to locate that part on there. Use some 3-in-1 oil to put that on there like so. And then we are going to bring back our one piece of this. This is the right side. Let us see if we have the left side or if it is only the right side. Oh, we have the left side. We just didn't have it out of the box. And we're going to take the left side here. We are going to mount that right here to this side, like so. And we're going to use another flange screw. Did well. Taking that down. There we have that side there installed also. And now we're going to do the same with the right side as we did with the left. Putting this piece in, taking a screw, oil, screwing this down here, and taking our upper right part, bringing it into there. Sure we're locking it in so that it's flush with this here at the top, and also engaging the pins that are right here in that part, and getting another screw out of here, flange screw, in these instructions they don't tell you exactly what the size of these screws are. They just say to use this screw. So we got that part. So now we've got those parts done, and what we want to do is we want to take these parts here. Okay, and we're back. I had a few mess ups, and then I recorded all this, putting it all together, and then I realized I didn't record it, so I took it all back apart. So anyways, so we're going to take these pieces here. I'm going to take these pieces here, and we're going to take these little nuts here. Get one of these nuts out of here, and we're going to put them into this there's a little slot here, right there, and we're going to just drop the nut right down in there, so it's like that. Now if you can't see it too well. I'm trying to make it focus. It's down in there. So we're going to put that on there, and then we're going to take and marry it up to this here, which one of these goes to the top and the other one goes to the bottom. And we're going to put that one on there. I'll make sure I got these in the right ones here in the right orders. So this one here goes there. Yep, that goes there. Okay. And then we're going to take one of these here, and they've already got 3-in-1 oil on them, basically, because I already dipped them in. There's plenty of oil in there. Put this back in. It also helps when you have that to take it apart again too, if you have to. So we're going to take this one here. We're going to get another one of these nuts here. We're going to drop that into there, like so, in that one. And we're going to marry it up to this piece here, like that. We're going to take another screw here. Shorter of the flange screws. here. We will put that in there like so. And then we're going to take both of these pieces here, and we want to run these pieces back through here like so on both parts as we sandwich this together on the bottom, being very careful that these don't slip apart. And then we're going to take our other part here, and where these two holes are right here, we're going to marry these two to that. And in the meantime, we're going to take and slide these three things through the top here as we put these two halves together, and that, making sure we don't squeeze too hard on the top of this, because it'll slip apart and you'd have a bad time putting this together, which almost happened right there. We're going to get this stuck in here on both sides. Like so there. And then we're going to take another two of these screws and put them right down there in that, down in here. Sorry that you can't see that down in there. It's a very deep and dark area down in there. Just see that. It's way down in there. You kind of got to be a little bit like a psychic and actually be able to see what you're doing with your hands and by feel, without having to worry about what's going on in that. Kind of like working on cows a little bit. You got to do a lot of stuff by feel. But we won't talk about that. Okay, now we got that bottom part done. We're going to take a couple of these longer ones here, and we're going to put one in here and here to hold each of the top halves in together. And I apologize for my dog if he's noisy on the thing. He likes to have clop around on the wood floor. One day I'll have a better, proper place to do my streaming at and my building at right now, but for right now I'm just getting started, so forgive me in that. I will get better in time, hopefully. So now we've got that together there. Got that together. We're going to take these bottom four pieces here, and thankfully I didn't have to glue these together because this is all a pressure fit. And we're going to put the make sure which one's the top and which one's the bottom. This one goes to this side. This one goes to that. So these two here go on this side. All right. So we want to take this piece here with the wider end towards what we've built so far, and we're going to take and make sure that these here are the top and bottom. So this one is our top on this side here. And every side is the same, so it doesn't matter exactly wherever you start, as long as you have them orientated the same way. So we want to bring these through, and we want to get to them about 1.5 inches 1.5 centimeters on there. And then we're going to take our other half here, which is the top. Put that on the top. Making sure we got, let's see here. Let's just make sure that we've got these in the right orientation here. Bottom, bottom, top, top. Okay. We are good. We're put this one in here at the top. Like so. We will adjust this when we get the other ones in. So we're all about the same. So we get these about an inch or not. I'm sorry. I keep saying an inch, and I'm got to talk in centimeters. Get 1.5 centimeters away there. We will check, and there goes my piece. We're pretty close right there. And I will find my part that rolled off the bench here. All right, apologize for that. So we're going to take this part here, this part here, and we were going to take the part that is flanged on the, excuse me, part that's flanged, and put that towards this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze that together till we get them pressure fitted tight together like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut all of these here. We're going to cut all these here. I'll hold this up to bring us down a little bit closer. We're going to cut these parts right here, right there. We're going to cut them all off flush with this gray piece. So it's like that. So it is now like that. We can discard the rest of these parts we cut off. Get rid of those. Or we can save them for some other little fine thing that we may need to use them for, which can always come in handy. You never know. I have a friend that does that in handy. And back this out a little bit for you to see this. And that right there, my friends, is all there is to do in pack 7, or volume 7 as they call it, of the spaceship Battleship Yamato. We have the railgun, we have that, we have our launcher torpedoes that we put in, and we have our little lights that are down in here. We have our little lights that are going to be up in this area right here, where we put them in there on both sides. And she's coming around pretty good. She's getting a little hefty there. Looks like a little ray gun. Pew pew. All right. There we go. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. And remember, mental note, like and subscribe to be updated to all my content. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later.